Whenever there's an argument between your heart and your mind, follow your heart. There are things that the heart can understand and feel that the mind cannot relate to. There are things that you feel, that you know in your heart of hearts, that's not logical, it's not practical, it's not realistic, but there's something in you that says, I can do this. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. People that are hungry are uncommon people. Are hungry, have a vision of themselves when they leave here, leaving a legacy and not liabilities.
You must learn to dominate. You cannot compete. Domination, not competition. Anybody can do this, folks. Anybody can do this. This is not about a college degree. This is about massive amounts of action. Whatever you think you're worth, if you're not sure of your own value, your own goals, and what you want, the world will never reward you of what you want, your value, and your goals.
People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. People that are hungry are relentless. People that are hungry are unstoppable. People that are hungry refuse to give up. I'm willing to make this happen. No excuse is acceptable. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I can do it. If anybody's ever done it at any point in time in history, then what's possible for one is possible for me, and I'm going to do it. It's my time. It's possible.
I'm going to let you guys know that the stuff that I'm going to mention today is really for everyone who's new into the company, who hasn't seen, who maybe if you've seen the business before and you want to go over the information again, that's fine. But majority of the people on this call are here to learn about what we provide to people. And of course, at the same time, how you can get started and start making money from home and from your phone. Would you guys agree today on this call that you see a lot on social media today, and you see a lot on the news, you see a lot out in society, that people are becoming wealthy without the traditional route of job or university, college, traditional business. All of that stuff that happened 10 years ago that was making people money has now become completely dissolved. People are now making money via apps. People are now making money through WhatsApp. People are now making money through stocks and shares and trades and currencies. And that's what we're going to speak about today, how you can get started in that. So I want to, of course, welcome you guys, because I'm sure, like I said, it might be late night and you might have had a long day at work and you might have been doing anything, but you're on this call today. So I'm basically going to share the information. It's not going to be a long call. It's going to be a very brief conversation. And at the end of the conversation, you can then go back to the person that's invited you on this call and you can let them know whatever questions you have in order to get started. So me, myself, I've been in this industry now for about 2.5 years. However, I've been an entrepreneur now for about 6 years. So I've always known that making money for yourself, by yourself, is always a controllable way for me. I never felt like I was in control when I was working for someone else. I always felt like they were in control and I was just doing what needed to be done. If they said go to break at 12, I'll go to break at 12. If they say go home at 5, I would go home at 5. So I felt like I was beholden and trapped. So that's when I started. I was 20 years old, around 6 years ago, and I got started in this industry. So I'm going to share with you what got brought to me about 2.5 years ago, and I've been running with it ever since. We just had a fantastic event in London for about 2,000 people, where we basically helped them understand all of the new stuff that's happening within our company. So I'm just going to share a screen with everyone. If you're using a laptop right now, it's better. If you're using your phone, it's okay as well, but you just have a smaller screen. So hope everyone can see what's in front of them right here. Okay, great, wicked. Let me just hide video panel. Great. So really quick, just gonna run through this real quick. I want to let you guys know that majority of the world today are either working for someone else or working for themselves, but inside someone else's company. So if you're doing Uber, you're working for Uber, but you're working for yourself. So you're still working for a corporation, but you're working for yourself. So you're self-employed, still working for another company. So 95% of the world, they actually work for someone else or another entity. So imagine 95% of the world doing that. 5% of the market in terms of the income earned is actually held by that 95%. So I want you to understand the majority of the world that are going out and working for someone else, they actually hold only 5% of the world's wealth. However, 5% of the world, who's only business owners and investors, hold 95% of the world's wealth. Now, this is why the majority of the world, like I said, are not getting ahead. They're following what someone else has done, so they're always going to get what someone else got. Now, working for someone else is never a bad thing. There's no good or bad with this. It's just about what you want. If you want freedom, then this doesn't lead to freedom. Working for someone else has never led to freedom. Working for yourself has, as you can see. That's why today, I would never say working for someone else is the wrong thing. I would say only working for someone else is the wrong thing. Meaning that you should be able to substitute the time that you spend going out with your friends, maybe watching TV, Netflix, spending time on your phone, spending all them unnecessary hours doing things that you don't have to do. And you can start a business. You can work on yourself. You can become an investor. You can start investing the small money that you're making. It could be anything. And that's why today, 5% of the world hold 95% of the world's wealth. Many of you know about a gentleman known as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Many of you must know him. He's a famous actor. He was a famous Olympian. He's a bodybuilding champion for 7 years straight. And he basically says that if you subtract the hours per day of 24 hours, most people work around 8 hours a day. They sleep around 8 hours a day. That's 16 hours. Then you have 8 hours left. Let's say you take out 2 hours for brushing your teeth, having a shower, traveling from one place to another place. Take out 2 hours. That's 6 hours. Let's say you take another hour out for food, eating, socializing. Let's say you take another hour out. That's 4 hours left. Let's say you take another hour out. That's 3 hours left. Even if you were just to spend 3 hours on a business concept per day, you can become so much more just from those 3 hours. Because remember, everything is about compound. Those 3 hours in a month is like 900 hours, right? So you have to understand that things compound can be, become really, really great, but we all have the time. We just have to make it and make it a priority to help ourselves in our business. So if you haven't heard of the exchange markets, this is one of the ways that you can actually do that. We actually deal in $1 trillion industry. Okay, the exchange market, which many of you might know as stocks, you might know it as Wall Street, you might know it as bonds or currencies. The Forex market is just currencies. It's nothing to do with stock or Wall Street, etc. The foreign exchange market itself revenues 5.3 trillions per day. Okay, the Wall Street market revenues hundreds of billions per day. This revenues 5.3 trillion per day. So it's a lot more than the stock market. The reason why I say this is because currencies are not like stocks. They fluctuate up and down, very volatile. They go up and down in the market, and you're going to actually learn how you can actually use the markets in order to make money. And this doesn't, like I said, it doesn't require any investment. It just requires you using your money to trade within the markets to multiply your money. So the question that got asked to me was this. So the markets are open 24 hours a day. But regarding Forex, the question that got asked to me about 2.5 years ago was, Zain, do you have a way right now where you make money from your money? And I was like, so you're talking about investments, right? I said, I don't have many investments because a lot of investments cost a lot of money. He said, no, this is about multiplying the money you already have. See, the banks are doing it from a long time ago, right? So the banks have been doing it the whole time. They've been using your money to multiply into more money, and you have your money stored there. This is why it's very important to understand that multiplying money is the way of the future. Another thing that's come out, which is, another source of the future, is cryptocurrency. Many people have spoken about this in terms of investments. We're going to speak about this in terms of trading today. So the cryptocurrency industry is a $1 trillion industry, massive. Many of you have heard about Bitcoin or Ripple or Ethereum or Dash or whatever it might be, right? There's hundreds of cryptocurrencies right now today. So you need to be educated on what cryptocurrency is. And at the same time, you need to be educated on where to put your money. Very important. You can't just flood money into cryptocurrency just because other people are speaking about it. It's much more risky that way. However, if you learn a skill of trading, then it doesn't matter whether it's cryptocurrency or stock or Forex, you can learn to trade. You can actually learn to multiply your money. So in our company, I Am Mastery Academy. So we are known as I Am Mastery Academy. We educate you on how you can actually help your business grow, and at the same time, help your education levels with trading. So Forex, we actually teach you on all the fundamentals of what Forex is. Okay, so the beginner stuff, the intermediate, and the advanced material is all within the first fundamental course within the Master Academy, which is on the foreign exchange. Then you get high frequency education. So not only would you get education on Forex, you also get extra analysis. You'll get extra strategies that are given to you in order to help you understand how you can actually go into trading yourself. And then at the same time, you'll also get education on cryptocurrency. So it's like having a whole university worth of information inside an e-commerce website that you just have to log into, and you can get access to this education. Everything's done on videos. It's done on live webinars like this. And it's very good because, like I said, it allows you to operate at home. So it's your own home-based business. You don't have to leave your house. The good thing is that I don't have to come to you in Sri Lanka. I don't have to come to you in Pakistan, and you don't have to come to me in the UK. And we can build this business. That's why I have a team now of over 4,000 people around the world, is because people are actually out there building with or without me being present. This is why the company is available in more than 100 countries with more than 100,000 customers. So this is where we're going in terms of access. So the next service we have is Go Live. Alongside the material that I've just shown you, this is a live session. So you're going to be here, you're going to be getting information, not just on a material basis of videos. You're actually going to have live channels that are going to be associated with your account, where you can get hundreds of different educators to give you education on what trades they're going into, what currencies they're looking at, what strategies they implement on their trades, etc., etc. So you're going to get that on Go Live. When I started the business, I was watching Go Live just like someone would watch Netflix. I would watch him Go Live because I understood that if I can grab something, if I can catch something, then it can allow me to make money. And it doesn't have to be labor money. It can be strategic, right? So it's something I can do. I have people on my team right now who watch Go Live sessions, and they only trade about 2 hours a day. And in 2 hours, they make more money than they used to make working 8 hours. They make more money now trading for 2 hours just by implementing and working out a strategy. Okay, so of course you get live mentorship, and this is all the services that you get within the company. So, with the Go Live, you're going to get strategic lessons on each service and, the operators of each service. And you're going to get some services you can see here. Of course, I'm not going to talk about every single one of them because, this is just an overview call. But once you get started, you're going to understand what these services do, and you can actually implement and use whatever service you want more or so. Okay, so some services here are just going to give you education. So they're just going to teach you about trading. But some services are actually going to give you signals. So they're actually going to give you trades within the service. And all you have to do is copy that trade and paste it onto your platform. And if the trade analysis is correct and it goes into profit, then you will also go into profit. It's literally like me giving you, a trade that I'm going into, and I believe as an educator that trade is correct. So I'm giving that trade to you because I'm the holder of that service. I'm providing you with that signal. And now you're going to make the same profit from the trade as I made based on my analysis. So it's very good. I'm using someone else's analysis instead of my own because I'm not there yet. I'm not educated yet. I'm using theirs because they're educated and they're professionals in order to make money, which is fantastic. Where do you get that in the real world? Where can you go somewhere? How can you go to a gym and say, hey, listen, do the workout for me and I'll get the muscles? Could you imagine that? that you went to the gym and someone else done the workout and you got the muscles? You know, that would be crazy. And in this company, they're literally trading themselves, making money for themselves. But because they operate on these services like Gold Cup, GC, Swipe Trades, ST, Swipe Coin, SC, you'll be getting those alerts given to you from the apps every single day. As you can see here, these are some of the services that I've mentioned. All you have to do is log in and you can have access to all the services that are there. As you can see there, levels, LV, pivots, PV, Steady, ST. We actually had the guy who opened up Steady, who actually launched Steady as a service. His name is John Donnery, very big trader. He's actually based in the UK. So he actually came and done a training on how to use Steady and how to get the most out of it. Okay, which was fantastic for us. Okay. So everyone that messages me on social media, everyone that goes through my website, or everyone that goes through the company's website, or who looks into the company or comes to our events, they have the biggest question. And even if they haven't looked into the company, people always ask me, hey Zain, how can you get started? How can I start making money? How do I make a difference? Or what is it you do, right? So I've just explained to you what our concept provides. Now it's about how you can get started, because essentially we only have 2 packages to go by, which makes things very simple. And I want you to understand something. The good thing is that in trading, you can make a limited amount of money. So anything where you can make a limited amount of money, it would probably cost you a lot of money. Would you guys agree? In real estate, you can make a limited amount of money. However, in real estate, it doesn't cost you hundreds or even thousands, sometimes not even tens of thousands. Most of the time in real estate, it'll cost you hundreds of thousands to get the full value of unlimited income potential. However, in this course, you can see here that we provide all the education, with all the trading is yours, all the profit is yours. We don't touch anyone's trading account. The only thing someone pays for is the tools to access information on trading. Because remember, you can open up a trading account right now. You don't even need this company, but you won't know what to do. You won't have the tools. You won't have the services. You won't have the signals. You won't have the support. You won't have the analysis. You won't have the strategies. Okay, so that's why we have 2 packages to pick from. One is the platinum, which is $225, which is about, I don't know how much it is, of course, in your currency, but in pounds, it's about 170 pounds. And it's actually a very big promotion right now. It's actually not $225, it's actually $200. It's actually $25 cheaper on the platinum package, which makes about 20 pounds less, which is good, because it is a massive difference. And at the same time, you're gonna get all the education tools. So the Mastery Academy, the Go Live, the Harmonics, you get some analysis from SwipeCon Scalper. And the good thing is that, like I said, you can actually use those services to learn. However, on the Elite package, if you were to go for that, the only difference is that you'll get all the services that's outside of just the education. So you're gonna get the analysis, the strategies, the copy and paste trades. You're gonna get everything via the apps you download, and you're gonna get all of the kind of the trades given to you, more so in comparison to you just learning about it. So that's the difference between the 2. However, there's not much difference, only $100 difference between the 2. But like I said, you get everything with the Elite, and you can get platinum with the education. So you can actually choose one and then upgrade, or choose the Elite and then downgrade, whatever you want to do. Okay, and then this works like a gym. Just like paying for a gym, you'll use the service every month. You can pay one big lump sum if you want. You can pay for the gym throughout for the year. You can do that here as well. But most people, they choose to pay for the gym monthly. Why? Because they're using the services monthly. However, if the gym asks you for the yearly payment, it'll be a much bigger payment. However, with this, same way, your yearly payment will be much bigger. That's why most people choose the option of the monthly payment. Now, if you pay monthly, you can actually choose the services that you want to use, which is very different to the gym. Most gyms won't say to you, hey, listen, if you want to not use that equipment, you don't have to pay for it. You still have to pay for that equipment, even if you're not using it, because that's under your contract. Well, in this company, the good thing is, this is just some examples, but you can actually pick and choose what kind of wholesale package you want to pick per month. You can pick from whatever service you would like to use. So let me give you an example. When someone signs up, let's say they pick the Elite package. They use the services in the 30 days. After 30 days, the company will say, if you want to stay in the company, pick what services you like. And then you'll pick the services. You can stay on the elite pack and you have access to all the services, or you can pick and you might say, hey, listen, I just want to use gold cut. So you might use a package that just has gold cut. You say, I just want to use swipe trades. You can use swipe trades and platinum package. So it really makes it understandable for you in order to actually use whatever you feel is best. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't use all of these services. Make sense? A lot of these services I don't use. I might use 3 or 4 outside of the education, and that is enough for me to make money on. You know, I know a guy in our team right now who only uses one service, which is Swipecoin. And he makes a lot of money just from one service. I have another person who just uses Gold Cut and Swipe Trades. That's it, just those two. And they're both like copy and paste done for you. And he makes a lot of money just from those services. Okay, way more than, of course, what he's paying for the tools, right? So the company has a great incentive, by the way. When you get your platinum pack, if you were to get someone else, if you were to get 2 others involved and they also got a platinum pack, you would also make your membership free, not for 1 month, but for life at the company. Excuse me, I'm coming off a fever, hence why my voice is actually a bit toned down. But regardless of what package you have, as long as you get 2 customers involved in the company, your membership will be completely waived off, which is fantastic, because at the end of the day, it's always important to know that there's an incentive in the company. And at the same time, if you can make your membership free and it just requires you to refer to customers, everyone tends to do it within our company. Okay, because at the end of the day, people want to learn how to trade. People want to find something that's cheap and cheerful. People want to find something that's producing results, and people want to find something that has a lot of credibility, been around for many years. We've been around for nearly 7 years, guys. 7 years, a long time in business. So just to finish off, I'm going to share with you how to become an independent business owner. An independent business owner starts from home. You can actually make money via a compensation plan. Now, I want you to understand something. This part of the company is completely optional. So you don't have to do this part. You can do it if you want to. It's just extra money for you, but you don't have to. You know, if you're someone that's sitting here right now and says, you know what, I just want to trade. I just want to use the services. I'm really busy. I'm a single mom. I'm a student, you know, wherever it might be. You can just simply trade. However, if you want to build a business, you can as well. And many people tend to do that, and they make some extra money. So on compensation, you will make $50 every time someone subscribes to the Elite Pack, and you'll make $35 every time someone enrolls with the Platinum Pack, if you do get to enroll someone. However, there's ranks in the company. Depending on what rank you achieve, you'll start making a residual income every single month based on your rank. And this is one of the things that I saw was remarkable to me. You know, I didn't believe that this could be possible in any company, because building a distribution, it doesn't require, it doesn't require anything out of the ordinary. So it doesn't require qualifications. It doesn't require age. It doesn't require investment. It doesn't require, any kind of experience. It really doesn't require. So if you were to go into a business or even to buy a house, you would need many of these things, whether it's experience, whether it's money, whether it's, support. You don't need that here. You can be from any age, any race, have any qualifications. As long as you're 18 or above, you can literally start building the business straight away. You can start trading straight away and start building the business. So if you were to refer free customers, you'll be making $150 every single month. That's $150 every month, and you don't have to refer free customers again. As soon as you've done it one time, you'll be, as long as those free are active, you'll be making $150 a month. Platinum 600, if you have a team of 12 customers, you're making $600 a month. Now, I want you to understand something. You don't have to refer 12 customers. You have to have a team. You can have a team of 12 customers and you're making $600 a month. Now, I want you to understand something. If someone's making an extra $600 a month on a part-time basis, isn't that just like having another job where you're spending another 20 hours a week doing? Of course. It's like having another job where you're spending 10, 20 hours a week. But imagine it took you 20 hours in a month to make $600 a month. That is the same work that you might do, but extra money for less time. Okay, so 12 customers, $600 a month. If you want to make $1,000 a month, you'd be making 30 customers. If you had 30 customers in your group, you had $1,000 every single month. Okay, so the exciting thing about this is that you actually have a business that you can run, and at the same time you have platinum 5,000, chairman 10, chairman 25, chairman 50. All of these ranks right here are all enabled for you to actually end up making extra money, but also all the ranks that you can see in front of you have been achieved by people in the UK and outside in the real world as well. You know, you've got people that are platinum 5,000 in Sri Lanka. You've got people that are making $5,000 a month in Sri Lanka, in Asia. You know, we have people that are chairman 10 in Africa. We have people that are chairman 25 in Africa. We have people that are chairman 100 out in Latin America, where the economies are so bad. You know, there's, the economy of where the chairman 100 is, I've spoken to him, he's from Costa Rica. Costa Rica, $300 a month is what the average person makes in their job in Costa Rica, $300. And he's a chairman 100, built a team of more than 5,000 customers. So more than 5,000 people now are paying subscribers to IM using the trading services, not because it's $250 or $200, because that's more than what they make for their job, because they understand the value. When they pay, they would make more money back from the company, from the tools, from the services, so they can go out and make a difference. That's why he's been able to become a high rank, but also there's many success stories, both with trading and both with building a residual income. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to everyone. That's basically the end of the presentation. If anyone has any further questions, again, go back to the person that invited you. Let them know whatever queries you have, because the most important thing is that you're clear. For me, there's only 3 numbers to go by. I only go by 3 numbers, and this is what I've always done, because at the end of the day, we naturally complain about our lifestyle and the money that we're making, and we don't really tend to look for a solution. So the reason why you're on this call today is because you're looking for a solution. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Let's be honest. If you was on this call right now and you had everything figured out, you had the money that you wanted, you had the lifestyle that you wanted, you probably wouldn't be on this call. But the reason why you're on this call right now is because you're looking for something different. You're looking for some kind of lifestyle change. So I'll be honest with you. The ball's in your court. You have 3 options. One is that you're ready to go. You think this is something that you want to try. You've seen this company as a way to do that, and you're going to go for it. Number 1. Number 2, you think this can work for you. However, you have some questions. You have some queries in your mind you want to get off your chest, and you want to let the person know those queries, and hopefully they can answer them the way you want them to be answered. Then you're good to go. And number 3, you're not interested. You've seen the information here. It's not something you want to try. You want to go back to doing what you're doing. You're fine how you are. You're not looking for extra income through this vehicle, and you're just going to leave it to it. Those are the 3 options. So if you go by those 3 options, you can go back to the person that about. You can just say, hey, listen, I'm a number 1. I'm good to go. Or I'm a number 2. I have these questions, X, Y, and Z. Or I'm a number 3, and then you can call it a day. That way you both don't waste each other's time. That's how business should be run. That way we all get an idea where we want to be, what we want to do. And in 2020, going into next year, we only have I think it's about 3 weeks left until the end of the year. Yeah, 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, not much is going to change in our lives, because we're going to go into the holiday season. We're going to go into New Year. But I'll be honest with you. How quick has this decade gone for you? Ask yourself that. The last 10 years, when it hit 2010 to 2020, how much has your life changed? I'll be honest with you. If I didn't do anything in 2013, when I started this business in 2013, it was December 2013, I started as an entrepreneur. If I didn't do anything, here's what might have happened. Here's what probably would be the case. I'll probably still be working in the gym where I was working before. I'll probably still be living with my parents at 26 years old. I don't know if I would have got married, because I probably would not have been in the financial security to get married. I probably wouldn't have a son, because I would not probably got married. And even if I did and I had a son, I probably would have been in a much worse financial state. So I want you to understand something. Things only change when you take something different and take a leap of faith. Otherwise, most of the things that have happened within my household, people that I've seen since 2010 to 2020, if they haven't changed anything, guess what? They're living in the same lifestyle. They drive the same car, a similar car. They live in the same house. And if they're okay with that, that's fine. You can be okay with that. But here's the thing. If you're looking for something different, you have to do something different. There's no way I can ask for more and not do more. See, I can't live in the house that I'm living in right now if I said to myself, I'm going to stay in the gym and live in this house. I can't have it both ways. So I just want to end on this, that if you do want something different, you got to do something different. And you got to commit to doing something different. And I promise you, by doing those different things, hopefully it can, you can achieve different results. Okay, so wish you guys all the best. Go back to the person that's invited you, let them know whatever queries you have, and I'll be doing a call like this for guests only every week for the Asia team, because I believe that it's very good now going into the new year, that everyone gets information and everyone gets brought into the opportunity going into the new year, because we have some fantastic stuff coming. We have a big convention in February in London where some of the Asia people, the leaders in Asia, they're actually going to fly over to London for that event. We actually have the CEO coming to that event. We have the CFO, we have the VPs, we have all the chairman 100s, chairman 250s, chairman 500s coming to that event, all the big promotions. And it's going to be an event in London for nearly 10,000 people, our event. And we're very excited about that. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be announced in that event. We're opening up new businesses in that event. We're going to open up new branches of opportunity. We're actually going to launch many new different ways of making money in commissions and in trading. So really, really looking forward to what's happening in 2020. And I hope every single person here sees the vision that 2020 is about to be a big year for IM. And at the same time, it can be a big year for you getting started right now. Okay, guys, take care and have a great evening. Bye-bye.